Are you about to be insulting?
Do you ever get the feeling you're cracking up?
Do you?
Well, I was asking you.
It's your birthday.
Oh, I don't have birthdays anymore. I stopped having birthdays a long time ago.
You're 40.
That was a very cruel thing to say.
Well, how old do you think you are?
35.
Well, if you're 35, that means I'm 33.
You're 38.
If you're 40, yes. If you're 35, no. Are you trying to suggest that I'm cracking up too?
Well, it's not what I think. It's what you think.
You surely don't go round admitting to everyone that you're only 35.
I don't admit to anything. I live in a very competitive world. It doesn't do to go around admitting your true age these days.
Are you always going to be 35? How long have you been 35?
Since I was 34.
I really don't intend going round pretending that I'm only 33.
Be what you are.
And I don't really like the idea of being married to someone younger than myself. You look at me, don't you?
Suppose I do, yes.
You look at me critically.
Well, I try not to.
There you are being insulting.
Well, there is no point in avoiding the truth, is there?
There you are being insulting. You really are enormously vain, aren't you? I thought you were being rather nice last night.
Was I?
Don't you remember? You were looking at my eyes. You were being very intense. I thought, how nice. But you were being critical, weren't you?
I don't think so.
I think you may be right. I think you might be cracking up.
Oh, that was so nice.
It was. So nice.
Marvellous, really.
Best yet.
Wonderful, really.
Absolutely the best.
The best ever.
So nice.
I do love you.
And I do love you.
I adore you.
I adore you.
Hold on to me. Hold me tight.
I am holding on to you. I am holding you tight.
I'm getting terribly short of money.
Well, don't let's talk about money. Not now. It's too sordid.
It's extremely sordid when you're short.
Money, or the lack of it. Oh, it's a curse. No, let's not talk about money. Not now. Anyway, you do all right. Have your rent paid for you? Have your work? Do your modelling? Your children model for you?
I do love you.
And I love you.
I love you.
Well, you see, that's what we should be talking about. Ourselves. Our feelings for each other.
Your wife, she must be remarkable.
Yes, she is. She is remarkable.
You are remarkable. She is remarkable. And she has you all the time. I only like remarkable people.
Oh, you're remarkable yourself.
I wish I were. I don't seem to have any talent at all.
Oh, you do. You have a great talent. It's latent, but it will come.
It never seems to get me anywhere.
It will. It will.
I do love you.
And I love you.
It's so awful always being short of money, never being able to buy the things one wants.
Yes, awful, but you have everything here. You have a beautiful flat, and you are extremely beautiful.
I wish I were. My legs are too short and my ankles are too thick. And look at that great watch of fat there.
No, they are beautiful legs. You are beautiful. Your children are beautiful.
They are beautiful.
And you found me attractive.
You wouldn't be here if I hadn't.
What did you see when you saw me? Anything special?
How do you mean?
When you saw me, what was it that attracted you?
I think it was your mind.
My mind?
Yes, it was your mind.
Well, some people seem to think that I have a rather fine chin.
Oh, yes, you do. I never noticed before. It's very square. It was your eyes. They were grey. They made me feel vulnerable. I like to be made to feel vulnerable.
My mind.
And your eyes.
How good are you at guessing people's ages?
I don't know.
How old would you say I was?
Quite young.
How young?
Quite young for your age.
Oh, say, how old do you think I am?
30-ish.
30-ish.
Yes.
30-ish. What?
I don't know.
I won't be offended, really.
38. There, you see, you are offended.
No.
You are.
38. That's not particularly young, is it?
Anyway, I don't know how old you are. You made me guess.
Well, it's not a question of how old one is. It's a question of how old one appears to other people. Oh, thank you. You see, some people can appear to be terribly old at 40, and other people can appear to be terribly young. Mind you, I mean, I don't go walking down the street looking into the eyes of passers-by just to see if what they see is in any way remarkable.
Oh, you are a remarkable man, and so young.
You said I was 38.
Well, what's the difference?
Oh, it's a sedentary life, I suppose. Takes it out of you. That and responsibility.
How old are you?
35.
There, you see, I was right. I was right all the time.
Yes, but you said I was 38.
What's the difference?
There's a great deal of difference. 3 years to start with. Mind you, I don't try to avoid the truth.
It's not old.
I'm not one who goes in for self-deception.
Anyway, I'm not very good at ages. Someone else might come along and think you were 35.
Where are you going?
To make some tea. I'm dying of thirst.
Well, you don't have to dress.
It's freezing in the kitchen.
Oh, well, that's it then, huh? Tea? Moment for tea has arrived.
Don't be bitter. Anyway, you have to go soon.
5 more minutes.
The tea.
I do love you.
And I love you. I adore you.
No, that's all right, thanks. What's it like to suddenly feel you're past it? Past it? Past what? Oh, you know, over the top. Well, I don't think I know what you mean. Yes, you do. No, I don't. Over the hump. Over the hump? You're an old friend. I've always felt I could come to you for advice. Yes, of course. In many ways, I've always felt you were senior to me. Really? I've always looked up to you. Wiser, more mature, more of the world, you mean? Oh, well, actually, I meant older. Older? Me older than you? Yeah. Well, I've always felt you were senior in years to me. But I've always felt that you were senior in years to me. I'm not serious. I mean, you're not suggesting that you're younger than me. Well, I'm certainly not older than you. I've always given you 5 years on top of me. That's exactly what I've always given you. Really? How old are you?
I'm not telling you that. Anyway, how old are you?
Never you mind.
I'm a bloody sight younger than you are.
Can you bend down and touch your toes without bending your knees? That is the test.
It might interest you to know that my waist measurement is exactly what it was when I was 20.
Well, I admit I've thickened a bit. I don't deny it. Some people do thicken prematurely. Have another drink.
No, thanks. Were you going to ask my advice about something?
No. It's just a topic of general interest, that's all. For instance, does old age creep up on you? Or do you look in the mirror one day and suddenly...
Has it crept up on you?
I'm not talking about myself.
Well, I wouldn't know how general the interest is.
Well, I would imagine it's pretty general these days.
I kept away from marriage. That's when you start to thicken round the waist. That's when you start to let yourself go. When you start to think you're getting old, that's when you're starting to get old.
Really?
Oh, I've been very fortunate. My grandfather didn't look a day over 60 when he was 95.
How interesting.
And my grandmother didn't look a day over 60 when she was 95 either.
That was fortunate.
Runs in the family.
Really?
Some people start running to seed as soon as they reach puberty.
Is that so?
Perhaps I will have that drink. I'll have a large brandy.
Oh, that was so nice.
It was. It was so nice.
Better than before. It's getting better all the time.
Better and better and better.
Hold on to me, hold me tight. Do you like bark?
I adore Bach.
I adore you.
I adore you.
My husband was here yesterday.
Really?
He's behind with the rent again.
Yeah, well, let's talk about money. Not now.
You're supposed to cover the rent and something for the children.
Yes, you did tell me. It sounds a very sensible arrangement.
Trouble is, he's got so many girlfriends.
Really?
And they're all so expensive.
He sounds a remarkable man.
He is.
Why did you leave him?
Oh, we just used to have the most awful rows. We always row when we meet. We used to row before we got married. We had a row on the way to the registry office. We had a row on the way back from the registry office. We row whenever he comes here. We had a row yesterday about the rent. We had a row this morning on the telephone. I'm always having rows with his mother.
Well, why did you marry him?
I loved him.
Well, how could you love him if you were always having rows?
I still do love him, and he loves me. That's why we have rows.
But you love me.
Of course I love you. I adore you.
Want to chase him up a bit?
Who?
Your husband. Give him some stick.
I survive.
Yes, I think it's marvellous the way you do.
Everything's going to be all right, isn't it?
Everything's going to be absolutely marvellous. Who comes on a Monday?
You promised you wouldn't ask.
I was just curious. Curious about you. I want to know all about you. And what's wrong with that? I'm not the least bit jealous.
John.
John?
Everybody thinks he's going to do terribly well.
How old is John?
20-ish.
Really?
He's like a Greek god.
Really?
He's got dozens of girlfriends, too.
Lucky John.
He's incredibly good-looking.
Really? But he's got grey eyes, too.
With a touch of green. You're not going to get jealous.
Oh, of course not.
I told you. We agreed at the beginning it was to be a Tuesday. I only see you on a Tuesday.
Well, I hate not being here.
But you have your wife.
Oh, my wife.
Your beautiful home.
Oh, my beautiful home.
I only see you on a Tuesday. Anyway, I like going out places. I like being taken out. You never take me out.
Oh, we have so little time together. I mean, the one evening.
You never take me out to lunch.
Well, I can never get away.
You never buy me anything.
I bought you some shoes. I bought some sweets for the children.
Anyway, I don't like going out on a Tuesday. I like to go out on a Friday.
Ah, well, that is impossible for me, I'm afraid. I can never, ever get away on a Friday.
You said you'd never be jealous.
I am not in the least bit jealous. What does he do? John?
Oh, he doesn't do anything. He's very rich. He inherited a lot. But everybody thinks he's going to do terribly well at something or other.
Ah, well, perhaps he could help you.
No, he doesn't like talking about money either.
Well, I do wish I could help in some way, but, oh, things are very tight at the minute.
He can never get his hands on cash. His accountant pays all his bills, everything. He has credit cards for almost everything. Diners cards, Hertz cards, Avis cards. He carries dozens of them around with him in a special wallet. Sometimes I have to lend him money.
You?
If we go to a pub.
Really?
He really is quite remarkable.
He pays you back?
Oh, he will. And he does take me to all sorts of marvellous places.
Unlimited credit. Enviable.
Not if you can't get cash. He can't get a penny.
Well, surely it is.
Would you like me to turn off the music?
No. I rather like Brahms.
It's Bach.
You say he's young.
20-ish. And he has beautiful hair right down to here.
Yes, well.
He bought me that mirror. It really is a very expensive mirror. He buys all his girlfriends' mirrors.
Very large mirror.
He likes to stand in front of it. You stand in front of it for hours. He likes marching, too.
Marching?
He likes to march towards the mirror and retreat. We have a special LP we play. Would you like to hear it?
No, I don't think so. Not really, no. He marches alone?
Oh, I sometimes march with him. It's military music. Very martial.
How interesting. And you say he's young?
20-ish.
And like a Greek god?
I'm his little corporal.
Really, what's he then, a private?
Sometimes he's a major or a colonel-in-chief. It's all just fun.
Oh, yes, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's great fun.
So restful when you come after Monday. Wow.
Wow?
Zowie, it's not all marching.
No, I'm sure it isn't. What about me?
You?
Yes. Do you discuss me with him?
Of course. Well, you're always asking about them. They're naturally curious about you. They're all very fond of you.
Well, I must seem rather dull. I've got no special demands. No special quirks.
Oh, no, it's so nice, so peaceful. No rows, nothing like that. Oh, it's so nice just to snuggle up. It's been 4 weeks, 4 Tuesdays. It was a marvellous party.
Oh, I thought it was a dreadful crush.
Crushed up against each other all evening.
Oh, yeah, that was all right. No, but in all other respects, it was awful. I do hate those affairs.
Really?
Well, I couldn't get near the bar. Couldn't see. There was a client I had to meet. I didn't meet him. Awful row the next day.
But we met.
Oh, yes, we met.
I do love him.
I do love you.
You and your wife, both remarkable people. Oh, I feel I know her very well.
What does he say about me when he's here?
Who?
Your John.
Oh, he just says, is he coming tomorrow?
And?
And I say yes.
And then?
He says good.
Hello.
Would you like Brahms?
No. I knew, of course, it was Bach all the time. I really don't know what made me say Brahms.
Of course you knew. That's what I like about you. You know everything.
Does he know my full name, John?
He only knows your Christian name and that I'm extremely fond of you. He doesn't know anything else about you. No, only my husband knows your full name. He looks through my diary every time he comes here. Oh, he doesn't mind in the least. He's very nice about it. I do like grey eyes. My husband has blue eyes.
And you love him?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do wish he didn't know my full name. He won't divorce you, but he might want to one day.
Oh, no, you won't. This way he can have all his girlfriends. Oh, he tells them I won't divorce him. They all desperately want to marry him.
Well, would you divorce him?
I still love him.
I suppose John's got a different girlfriend for every night of the week.
And some afternoons as well.
Yeah, I can see him now, marching up and down in front of one of his mirrors. How can he take you to all sorts of places if he only spends one night of the week with you and spends the entire evening marching up and down in front of a mirror?
Not the entire time.
Well, he's a liar, if you ask me.
I've seen his credit cards.
Well, they could be stolen, they could be forged.
Anyway, I wouldn't mind if he was poor, with looks like that and a body like that. He's so firm. Here.
Yes, well, doubtless age will catch up with him eventually. We all like to have firm stomachs.
Oh, you really mustn't get a complex about your stomach. It's rather sweet. Oh.
Don't answer it.
I must. Harry! No, I can't talk now. You know I can't. Tomorrow, Harry. Yes, Harry. Me too, Harry. Yes, he is. Well, you know he doesn't leave till 11. Oh, I'm going to sleep. I'm so sleepy. Harry, I know you don't like talking about money, but my husband was here. Yesterday. Yes, he got this most marvellous goatskin coat. I don't know. I know they're expensive. I don't know. Perhaps one of his girlfriends gave it to him. Anyway, it looks marvellous in it. No, it's just that he's behind with the rent again. Oh, you've got to go. Oh, someone outside the box. Harry, could we go to the theatre tomorrow? Oh, well, there's so many things I'm dying to see. Yes, I suppose a quiet evening would be nice. And you got to take Miriam to the theatre on Thursday. Yes. Oh, of course I understand. Yes, you do get tired. I expect tomorrow will be a hard day. Of course I love you, Harry. Harry! I went to the clinic.
Clinic?
It was absolutely clear. I thought you would be. Tomorrow. And you too. Poor Harry. He's fallen for this absolutely marvellous girl he met at a party. Marvellous long legs, completely thin, completely flat bust, not a trace of fat anywhere. Beautiful face, just like a boy.
This is Miriam.
No, Miriam's his wife.
Well, I thought he was in love with you.
He is.
Sounds a remarkable man.
Oh, he is a remarkable man. I only like remarkable men. Ah, but she's not in love with him.
Who, Miriam?
No, the girl. Poor Harry.
Yes, poor Harry. But why does poor Harry ring up when I'm here? I mean, I never ring up when he's here.
He's in love with me.
And with a girl.
Yeah.
And with Miriam.
Oh, he adores her. Oh, I wish he wasn't so jealous. He doesn't mind you so much, but he can't bear John.
Yeah, how old is Harry?
30-ish.
Well, 30-ish what?
I don't know, about 34, I suppose.
Does he ring up when John's here?
No, I think he's frightened of John.
He got grey eyes too?
They're brown, very gentle, very beautiful.
I thought you liked grey eyes.
My husband has blue eyes. You have grey eyes. John has grey-green eyes. Harry has brown eyes. Oh, you don't have to worry. You have the most beautiful one.
Oh, well, she's kept her looks, yes.
And you love her.
Of course, yes.
And she loves you.
I suppose so, yes.
And I love you and you love me.
Yes, yes.
Oh, are you all right? Your forehead's gone quite cool.
No, I feel fine. I feel great.
Oh, I expect you've got lots of girlfriends, too.
Girlfriends? Yes. Well, yes.
I could tell you're so experienced.
Really? I take it Harry's short of money, too.
Like everyone else, a shortage of cash. Anyway, he deals in money. He's in insurance pretty high up, so he does get pretty bored if you start talking about money. He doesn't like talking shop. He likes to get away from the office.
Yes. Do you go marching with him?
Oh, no, he just likes to go completely limp. He's enormously floppy, like a great seal, great and fat. He's terribly sentimental, just like a great big baby. Gets terribly upset about John. They met once at a party.
And me?
You.
Yes, what about me? Am I... all right?
Of course you are. And I love you. I wouldn't love you if you weren't. Harry. Of course he's still here. Harry, you only just phoned. Oh. No, Ronnie hasn't got any money either. Yes, well, it was a thought. No, all the accounts go through her. She let him have the Ferrari, but he's terribly short of cash. Yes, well, it was a thought. Yes, perhaps I will. Oh, it was the most awful letter. Yes, I know, everyone's getting them at the moment. £150. Well, I know it's not much, but an awful lot of you haven't got it. Oh, it was a very firm letter. And it is the end of the month, and I've at least 3 standing orders. Harry, yes. Ronnie'll know what to do. Thank you, Harry. Bye.
Ronnie.
My ex-lover.
Your ex...
My husband's accountant. He was terribly nice, very sympathetic when my husband started going out with girlfriends. He really helped me through an awful period in my life.
How old is your husband?
29, terribly talented, very beautiful.
Really?
Whenever we used to go out together, everybody used to stare at us. We were very beautiful together.
What are you doing now?
Phoning Ronnie.
He's an accountant and he runs a Ferrari?
Oh, he's not just an accountant. He dabbles in all sorts of things. Art galleries, everything. He's terribly talented. I do wish I had talent.
Oh, you do? You're enormously talented.
Oh, Ronnie, it's me. If it's not all right to call, put down the phone straight away and say it was a wrong number. Oh, it is. Listen, I was talking to Harry and he said that I ought to talk to you. Yes, it is. He's behind with the rent again. And I've had the most awful letter from my bank manager. £150. Well, yes, I know it will come. Oh, he will pay. He always does. Yesterday. Yes, he got this most marvellous goatskin coat. And he goes to a different hairdresser now, and that's marvellous. Just off Knightsbridge somewhere. I'll try and find out. I'll ask him. Yes, she's a marvellous girl. Yesterday. No, she was sitting outside in the car while we were having this most awful row. Yes. How's the car? I'm dying to. How did you know? I've only known him a month. Yes, he's here now. Every Tuesday. It's fantastic how things get around. Oh, he's terribly nice, terribly talented. Well, no, he's just bought this most marvellous cottage. Dorset? Yes, I know everybody's short at the moment. Oh, you must meet him. I'm sure you'll like him. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. We must, yes. A weekend, yes. We must. Bye. His wife's just come back. She's having an affair, but she's terribly jealous of Ronnie. She hates me.
Who's she having an affair with? Your husband?
No, a young poet. Terribly poor, very beautiful. And he writes this marvellous poetry, and they both read it out together, and they both cry. It's very beautiful. She's arranging introductions for him all over the place.
Does her husband know?
Oh, no, he'd go mad if he knew.
Well, how do you know?
A girlfriend of mine knows her very well. She tells me everything. I do love you.
And I love you. Where are you going now?
Make some tea. I'm dying of thirst.
Well, you don't have to dress.
It's freezing in the kitchen.
5 more minutes.
Could you take me to the theatre next week?
The theatre?
I haven't been for absolutely ages.
Well, don't you like it here?
Oh, it's so nice going to the theatre.
Oh, it's so nice here.
We could go to the National.
Oh,
I could try and get some tickets, but you see, these evenings, they have come to mean so much to me.
You try.
I'll try.
Sorry for sneezing like that. I've got this most awful cold coming on.
It was all right, wasn't it?
Of course it was. It was marvellous, really. It's just this awful cold.
I'm sorry about the ticket.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I did try, but there wasn't a ticket to be had. Anyway, it's nice here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just can't stop yawning.
Where are you going now?
Tea.
Tea.
I'm dying of thirst.
Suppose it's still freezing in the kitchen?
It faces north.
The mirror. It's gone.
John went. He took it with him. He found this girl. Moved in with her. Everything.
Weren't you upset?
Of course. But he'll come back. They all do.
But I thought he gave you the mirror.
That's what he said. He had this most awful row about it. This is the mirror he takes wherever he goes.
I thought he had mirrors all over the place.
Yes, but this is the master mirror. Appears that he buys most of the girls their mirrors, but this one is his very own. Apparently it's a great compliment. Anyway, it's not as bad as that. He's only living with her on a Monday. He went once before and came back. Oh. Ronnie! Yes, thank you. It arrived today. Yes, soon. I can't wait. You'll arrange it. Bye. Oh, I didn't tell you I got the money.
Oh, good. I am pleased.
My husband's girlfriend borrowed it from her boyfriend.
Your husband's girlfriend?
He thought it was for... well, you know. So it's all right. Apparently he's a terribly sweet boy. He's a student. And he was saving the money so that he and his girlfriend could go off to Greece together for a holiday. But my husband's going to pay it all back to her. And she's going to say to her boyfriend that it was a present from her father or something like that. So it'll all be all right. Oh. Of course he is, Harry. It's Tuesday. Oh, by the way, I got the money. I thought you would be. My husband's girlfriend borrowed it from her boyfriend. He thought it was for... well, you know, so it's all right. Apparently he's a terribly sweet boy. He's a student and they were going off to Greece together. Yes, that was what the money was for. No, the boyfriend was going off with the girl. Oh, I see, it was a joke. Anyway, my husband's going to pay it all back to her, and she's going to say that it was a present from her father or something like that. So they'll still be able to go on their holiday. Oh, I've got to take Miriam to the theatre on Thursday and Friday. Oh, Harry, how awful. Yes, Harry, tomorrow it'll be nice. Will you want something to eat? I'll get something nice. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I've got this most awful cold coming on. I don't know. I hope it's gone by tomorrow, too. Is she? Does she? Oh, Harry, I'm glad. Tomorrow. You can tell me all about it tomorrow. Bye. That girl I was telling you about, Harry's girl, the one with the long legs.
Yeah.
She says she loves him. She told him today. She wants him to go and live with her, everything. But it's a bit awkward because of Miriam.
Yes, I suppose it is.
Oh, it's dreadful, really. There's the house, the business, everything.
Dreadful.
Poor Harry.
Poor Harry.
Poor Miriam.
I do love you.
And I love you. Let's not bother about the tea.
It's been 5 weeks, 5 marvellous Tuesdays.
Telephone didn't ring quite so much at the beginning, did it?
I unplugged it. I always do. Fresh start, a fresh beginning. That's what I like about life. So many fresh starts.
Couldn't you unplug it now?
Oh, I must keep in touch. Do you like Brahms, don't you?
Oh, yes, I adore Brahms.
I got it from the record library this afternoon.
I had noticed.
Everything's going to be all right, isn't it?
Everything's going to be absolutely marvellous.
And you do love me? Oh.
Of course.
Don't you have any girlfriends?
Girlfriends?
Yes.
But aren't you my girlfriend?
Everybody I know's got lots of girlfriends.
That party. Who did you come with?
No one. I was just passing the house. Looked a nice house and there was a party going on, so I just rang the bell and said, is this where the party is?
They let you in?
Of course. There's always someone who'll grab your arm and say, thank God you've come, or what's kept you so long, or where have you been hiding all my life, or what wonderful eyes you've got.
How often do you do this sort of thing?
Oh, I do it sometimes, not often. You can sometimes meet some terribly interesting people that way. Well, I met you. Who were they, those people at the party? It was such a crush. I didn't understand what anyone was talking about.
Oh, town and country planners, architects, drainage, sewage. It was a get-together. They just finished planning some hideous new town.
Oh, I thought they were dons and people like that. Is that what you do?
Well, there was this client of mine. He's a contractor, and he wanted to meet an architect, and I had to do the introduction. So, rather boring, really. Look, don't you think it's rather dangerous going around ringing on people's doorbells like that?
Oh, no, not if it's a big party, not if there are lots of people. It's completely safe. Anyway, you can meet terribly interesting people. You get away from the usual crowd.
Out of your crowd into my crowd, eh?
Or someone else's crowd. There, tea.
What would you say if I were to tell you that I had another girlfriend?
There you are, you have.
No, I said, what would you say if I had?
Do I know her?
Oh, I doubt it.
There, marvellous tea. What does she do?
She's an actress.
Oh, what's she been in?
Ah, well, she's only just starting.
Oh, how old is she?
24. No, 25.
Oh, I thought she'd be about 19.
Why?
If she's only just starting.
Ah, well, she's only just starting to be an actress.
Oh, what was she before?
Oh, she was an architect. Well, she didn't like that.
What's her name?
It's Evelyn.
Oh, what a lovely name. What's she look like?
Oh, well, she's got long, slim legs.
Oh.
And there's not an ounce of fat on her anywhere. She's got a boyish face.
Hardly any bust.
How did you know?
There you are. You see, you do like thin girls. Everybody does.
Oh, no, you are beautiful.
How long have you known her?
Oh, about a year.
Oh, you didn't tell me.
You don't mind?
Of course I mind. I mind that you didn't tell me. I wouldn't have minded.
And we'd have been here just the same?
Yes.
You're not jealous?
Why should I be? Everybody I know's got lots of girlfriends.
And you love me?
Does she love you?
Oh, well, of course.
And do you love her?
Listen, how can you still possibly be in love with your husband if you're in love with me?
Why not?
And with Harry?
Yes.
And John?
Yes.
And Ronnie?
Yes.
And God knows who else.
Why not? You love your wife. You said you did.
Of course.
And Evelyn.
All right.
You don't sound very certain.
Well, of course I'm certain.
When do you see her?
Who?
Evelyn.
I don't know. Oh, well, Thursday. It's usually on a Thursday.
Then why did you lie?
When?
It was a Thursday 2 weeks ago. I had a Thursday free. I asked you to take me to the theatre and you said you had to meet a client. Oh, you should have told me. I really wouldn't have minded. I'm hungry. Would you like some cake?
Cake?
Yes, cake!
There is no Evelyn.
I just made her up. I wanted to see your reaction. I can never get away on a Thursday. My household rigid routine.
Then why didn't you say it was because of your wife?
Well, it would have sounded pretty lame, wouldn't it?
Where are you supposed to be now?
With a client. Well, I have to spend a certain number of evenings with clients and a certain amount of time at home. We have a pact. Always keep Thursdays clear.
I really don't mind.
About what?
Your girlfriend.
Oh!
May I come in? Well, it is Tuesday.
I wasn't sure if you'd come. Oh, Rhys, how lovely. The chocolates, how marvellous.
And we are going to the theatre tonight.
Well, I can't.
Hello, what's going on here then?
Oh, I'm clearing out the old junk. I'm painting the room. It's going to be yellow and white. I want a completely empty room, just a bed and a phone.
You don't have to paint it tonight. I mean, you can do it tomorrow.
Harry's coming tomorrow.
Look, I'm awfully sorry about last Tuesday.
It's all right.
I couldn't get away.
Don't worry about it.
I tried to phone you.
I unplugged it.
You unplugged?
I was tired, really. I didn't want to talk to anyone.
About this girlfriend.
Evelyn?
Yes. We have had the most dreadful row. I told her about you, and she said that I had to choose between you or her. Well, I've chosen, and I've chosen you. So we can still have our Tuesday evenings. Aren't you pleased?
Is she upset?
Oh, well, naturally.
Oh, you shouldn't have done it.
I thought you'd be pleased. You see, she's not like you. She's awfully jealous. Look about Evelyn.
Where do you get the brushes, love? All I could buy was this one. It's completely caked up.
Oh, Peter, this is Frank.
Hi.
How do you do?
Peter's helping me paint the room.
Oh, well, good.
Oh, there are plenty of brushes under the sink, at least 3.
Great. Nice to meet you.
And you. Who's that?
He's a student.
Where's he from?
I met him last week.
Last Tuesday?
Yes.
You get crash another party?
No.
Then where?
The laundrette.
Laundrette? You see, I was thinking that if we had 2 clear weeks without seeing each other...
What about Evelyn?
Well, let's just forget about Evelyn.
See, Tuesday used to be my night for the laundrette before I met you. He's terribly nice, very kind. He's a very sweet boy.
You're years older than him.
Not that much older, anyway. You're years older than me.
Oh, that's different.
How's it different?
Well, anyway, look, what about these tickets? I mean, they were terribly difficult to get.
Oh, it would have been nice.
Well...
It's just so sad.
Look, why don't you let him do the painting on his own? I'm sure he wouldn't mind you going out, not if he is so terribly nice and terribly sweet.
I can't.
Why not?
He's in love with me.
Are you in love with him?
I'm not sure, not yet.
Who does he think I am?
He thinks you're a neighbour.
Neighbour?
A good friend. It's not that he's in the least bit jealous. He wouldn't mind a bit.
Well, then why?
I thought you'd mind coming here and seeing him.
Do you want to take him?
We're painting the room and I'm cooking. Oh, he's no friends. He's incapable of looking after himself. All he needs is feeding. Why don't you take Evelyn?
These brushes are fine. Beautiful room, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's going to look marvellous when it's finished.
Are you staying to dinner?
No, I'm not staying. I'm
I was just passing by.
Oh, do phone me.
Yes. Of course, yes. Of course.
Yes, he's here now. No, he's just asleep. He's got these exams coming up. He really is just like a stick, not an ounce of fat on him anywhere. I've never come across anyone who's as bad at looking after himself. I think Tuesday's the only day he ever eats. Durham, I think. I just feed him plates and plates of food. Oh, John came back. Wow! No, it got smashed. No, he didn't say how. He doesn't like talking about it. No, he's not in the least bit superstitious. No, I can't. Not tomorrow. Harry's coming round. Oh, he's terribly upset. His girlfriend's ditched him. Well, he wouldn't give up Miriam, and he thinks Miriam's onto it anyway, so it's all terrible. On Friday, my husband's coming round. I expect we'll have this most awful row. And on Saturday, I've got to see one of his ex-girlfriends. She's in a terrible state. She's still dotty about him. And on Sunday, I'm going to the country. Ronnie's taking me. Yes, the Ferrari. I do love you. Yes. Could you come round next Tuesday? For dinner? No, Peter won't mind in the least. I'm sure you like him. He's very honest. Oh, well, never mind. I do miss you. Oh. How's Evelyn? Are you with her now? Oh, that's marvellous. Oh, pop by sometime. We'll have a cup of tea. Yes, me too. Yes. 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 Yes, I do. Bye.
You're very late.
I know.
Must you smoke in here?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I think I'll stop going to the health club. It doesn't seem to be doing me very much good.
I didn't think it would last.
No. Nor did I.